is it that Kevin Spacey said in that movie? The biggest trick the devil ever pulled was to convince people he didn't exist. There's no worldwide conspiracy. Put on your tinfoil hat. Oh, there definitely is. It's right there. Just all you got to do is look. There it is. Oh, come on now, Hamster. You're talking about this and that, and we just stop. Isn't it pleasant not to contemplate such things? Nah, there's no way, man. Hamster, what are you drinking? You drinking beer again? Actually, Maker's Mark. A happy New Year. They want you to believe they don't exist. It's bullshit. It's conspiracy theory. You're crazy. Am I? Am I now? Oh, I might be. I might be. I could look around and say, you know what? Whatever I'm seeing with my eyeballs is not happening. Where's your proof? Where's your documentation? Oh, my God. What these people are doing, and I was talking last night, I think it was it last night? Maybe. I don't know. Where's my liquor? I was talking to Red Sings the Blues and another man, and I'll put the link below so you can go watch that enormous live stream that we did. It was great. They want us to destroy ourselves. They don't even have to lift a finger. They're gonna look for some crisis, and they're gonna say, you know what? If we need to fix this, and in order to do that, you're gonna have to give us a little more. Reset, power. But no. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not going. Shh. It's not true. They don't have to lift a finger. Why? Because they have pitted us against each other. It's very clever, especially here in the United States, using the R word, right? Okay, he's white. He hates African American people. He hates Mexicans. He hates immigrants. He's a hater. And you should hate him back. Well, of course. He's a member of the party in Germany in the 1930s and 40s. You need to hate him. Hate. Because of this color, obviously, look at him. He's a pale ginger. And if you're not a pale dude, hate him. And so what do we have? We have multi-million selling books about white fragility. We've got Ibram X, and Robin DiAngelo and other people. Just because he exists. He is an R word. And he hates you because you're not like him. Isn't that clever? You see, this doesn't work as well, because obviously we have a history in the United States. We all know what was happening, the horrible situation that we had in the 1800s, and for 100 years after the Civil War, at the very least. African American people were treated like shit. There's no question. And it's a horrible blot on the history of this generally great place. But we're not talking about that now, are we? This is 2020. For as long as I've been alive, 56 and a half years, the R word was not a big deal. It's like, okay, just because he's a darker shade of pale than you are, Hamster, he's still a man. He still has rights. He's valuable. It's like, yeah, absolutely. I mean, why would you look at someone, oh, yeah, well, he's an African American, so automatically. That shit went out years ago. I was frigging there in the 60s, right? I was a little kid, and it was like Martin Luther King Jr., the great man, don't judge someone based on the color of their skin, content of their character. It's like, yeah, I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Why would we do that? And so we didn't. And now here we are 50 years later. And the only thing you must judge someone upon is the color of their skin. Well, isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Why are they doing that? They want to drive us apart. And so, they don't lift a finger, and we destroy ourselves. Same thing with women. Why do you think? And I mean, we could really go down the rabbit hole here. But why do you think all of these laws and Title IXs and all this crap have been put into place, addressing problems that, for the most part, are not... Obviously, it's important when these things happen that we deal with it in our judicial system, etc., but it's not widespread. And yet every woman, every female, for decades has been told, you need to be afraid because he's a man. Decades. And as of late, we have the Medusa thing, we've got Title IX, we've got all this other stuff. We have men losing their jobs because some woman felt uncomfortable. Why do you suppose they do that? They want to drive us apart. Men, women, African American, immigrant, Mexican, Chinese, it doesn't matter. They want to drive us apart. Because if we are not united, we're weak. Why do you think for decades America sucks? America's a bad idea. America's a shithole. America's the worst friggin' country in the world for women. America is a piece of shit crap. It's bullshit. Why do you think they've been saying that? Aside from any other differences we might have, right? Skin color or genitals, whatever. We can all say we're Americans, or we're Britons, or we live in Poland, or Australia, or Portugal. They want to remove the idea of country. Because that is the one thing we all have in common. We can say, hey, I'm an American. I'm an Australian. I'm a Japanese. They want to remove that. Why? To further divide us. Because if there ain't no country, what the hell are we fighting for? European Union. Anyone? So this is not by accident. This is not something that, wow, you're just looking into things here. We, men, women, all colors, all religions, whatever. We have to stick together. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be a walk in the park. If we keep letting them divide us, the end is nigh. It's coming. If we stick together, maybe we'll hold it off for a while. Maybe we'll win. Who can tell the future? But here's the one thing that you need, or please listen. They cannot divide us. This is unacceptable. And if we stick together, as men, as women, gay, straight, who gives a shit? If we stick together, we have a chance. If we let this divide us, because, well, he's a black guy, or he's a white guy, he's a Mexican, she's a woman, she's a lesbian. If we let them continue to divide us into easily manipulated groups, this thing's over. It's over. James Maxwell, thank you for listening.